What are the average condo fees in Northern Virginia? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, and here's the rundown. Hey everyone, I'm Darren Robertson, realtor in Northern Virginia with Robertson Residential Group and Samson Properties. Thank you so much for joining us today. If this is your first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every week, and you don't want to miss anything. So, what are the average condo fees in Northern Virginia? I sell a lot of condos in Northern Virginia, and the most common condo fees that I see are usually somewhere around $250 to $500 per month. But keep in mind that condo fees in this area vary a ton. Here are the 7 most important things for you to know. Number 1, condo fees depend a lot on the square footage, the number of bedrooms, and the specific condo community. So there are condos with condo fees that range anywhere from the low 200s per month on up to well over $1,000 per month, to where it feels like you're paying a second mortgage. Number 2, a lot of garden style communities, so places that have 1 to 4 floors and that have fewer amenities, have condo fees that are on the lower end of this range. The reason is a lot of those types of places, perhaps they're older communities that don't have a lot of amenities. Those kind of communities, they don't have as much upkeep for a condo management to take care of, and so the condo fees usually in these types of communities are lower. Number 3, a lot of mid-rise and high-rise condo communities in Northern Virginia have fees that are on the higher end of this range, and that's due to a number of things. They usually have more amenities. Maybe you'll find a 24-hour security or a concierge at the front desk who is taking packages and admitting people and answering questions and answering the phone. Maybe there is a full-time cleaning staff on schedule. There's maybe multiple pools and an exercise room and all sorts of different common areas in the building that require a lot of upkeep. So those things require maintenance and salaries on a monthly basis. And so you will find lots of mid-rise and high-rise condo communities that'll have condo fees that are on the higher end of this range. Number 4, other types of condos in Northern Virginia that have higher condo fees are communities where perhaps utilities are included in the monthly condo fees. So these types of communities have higher condo fees just because, of course, the utility bills in these buildings are just a lot higher. So people have different opinions on this. Some condo buyers like not having to pay their own individual bill for electricity, for their air conditioning, and if they use a lot of electricity and keep the lights on a lot, and for their heat bill. And as a result, they like these types of communities because they don't have to worry month to month what they're going to pay, and so they just crank up the AC and use it as much as they want and know that their condo fee is going to be the same regardless. However, some people don't prefer these communities because at the end of the day, if you're not controlling your utilities and paying your own bills on the utilities, one way to look at it is you are subsidizing other people's utilities usage, right? So there are a lot of people that prefer a lower condo fee where you maintain control over how much energy you use and you get your own individual energy bills. Number 5, condos that have very high condo fees, so over $1,000 a month, for example, that could be due to a number of reasons. So 1, it might be a condo community that just has a lot of amenities. Maybe it's a luxury condo community that has valet parking every time you come and you drop off your car. Like lots of different pools and exercise facilities and these amazing party rooms. Now, another reason why condo fees might be very high in a community could be because over the years, there was a lot of maintenance, unforeseen maintenance that came up in the condo community, and the condo community had to raise condo fees over the years at a faster clip than they really preferred to. And over the years, that resulted in very high condo fees. So that type of situation could be a red flag. And it's just important to do your due diligence and research a condo community before you get really serious about buying there. Number 6, when condo fees get very, very high, it's just important to know what type of impact that can have on future resale. So when a buyer is qualifying for a condo purchase, their mortgage lender has to take into account the condo fees, the property taxes, and the monthly expense of their debt service on their loan. So all those things go into something called your debt to income ratio. Well, in terms of qualifying you on these ratios, and those are called your qualifying ratios, a lender will look at the condo fees a lot, and condo fees can have a really big impact on what people qualify per month in terms of the loan that they qualify for. So it's just important to understand that when your condo fees get up to the point where they're just really, really high, like let's just use, for example, what we were talking about earlier in the video, like $1,000 a month condo fee, well, that can have a really big impact on what type of loan that you qualify for. So as a result, some of these condo communities that just get really, really high per month, it can actually bring values down in that community because there's only so many buyers that can afford really high condo fees. So as a result, when the condo fees get really high, prices will often come down some. Number 7, it's important to look at the history of condo fee increases in any condo community that you're thinking about buying in. So as a realtor on the MLS, I can actually look at any condo community that you're interested in, and I can tell you what the condo fees have been like over the past several years, the past 10 years, whatever time frame that you want to look at. And we'll be able to get a really good idea of just how sharply those condo fees have increased over the years. In any condo, you need to count on condo fee increases over the years. But seeing really sharp increases certain years and the fees where they go up a lot all of a sudden, those can be red flags. It's a lot more common just to find gradual condo fee increases over the years, year over year. So now you know the average condo fees in Northern Virginia. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're buying your first condo, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And if this is your first time here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every week and you don't want to miss anything. Also, be sure to check out this video, the top 9 tips on finding housing in Northern Virginia. I think you'll love it.